This is the new mixtape Fancy That by PinkPantheress, aka Victoria, aka my wife. She is one of the most intriguing artists in the current British pop scene, with her success beginning from a series of short, unique and catchy singles in 2021, most of which gained massive attention on TikTok. Many of these singles were part of her debut mixtape To Hell With It, one of my favourite pop projects to come out that year. At this early point in her career, she was heavily incorporating atmospheric drum and bass sounds, paired with a great talent for catchy melodies that give off some Lily Allen vibes. She also used vocal delay effects in an extremely effective way to make her melodies pop, like on Just Like Me and Break It Off. Just Like Me? Was that the name of the song? While she has explored more genres since then, including some EDM elements on her 2023 debut album Heaven Knows, her talent for catchy melodies has only grown stronger over time. The choruses in The Isle and Blue from that same album go hard. Now in 2025, we have Fancy That, her newest mixtape, and the singles she teased from it have all been great. Stateside is a perfect example of Pink having an incredible ear for catchy melodies. If the verse doesn't hook you, the post-chorus will, and if not that, then the flirty, super infectious chorus certainly will. This isn't even the only track on the tape where Pee gets romantic. Never before has she packed so many romantic lyrics into a single project. Previously, she was calling out disloyal guys for messaging other girls or being liars. Now she's telling someone that they can be her American boy.
It should have been me, not him!
Fancy That begins with Illegal, which I'm sure you all know by now if you've been doom scrolling through TikTok and Instagram reels over the past few months. And it makes sense why people have been rinsing this tune so much. The "ooh, is this illegal" part will get permanently stuck in your head after the first listen, whether you like it or not. At first, I thought this song was about her sneaking out with a guy, saying it feels illegal, you know, like in a secretive relationship way. But the more I read into the lyrics, the more I think it's actually about getting high. Right after this, Pee hits us with not only the best song on this tape, but also one of the greatest songs she's ever made, Girl Like Me. It's an addictive, bouncy jam where she hops on a beat that samples the kind of iconic, British funky house classic Romeo by Basement Jaxx, not to be confused with the other track on this mixtape also titled Romeo. She's a perfect fit on top of this beat, delivering a surprisingly wide range of melodies for such a short song. I'm not a fan of the way we're moving. I never liked it when you do me like that. Oh, it's so good. I also love the you'll be alright vocal ad-lib. I just wish it appeared more often instead of only in the first verse. But it's the way she ends the second verse that really cements this track as one of my favorites of hers yet. Think of me, you gotta pay for therapy. She even does justice to the original chorus of Romeo, interpolating it in a way that still feels uniquely PinkPantheress. But the amount of fantastic melodies doesn't stop there, because the outro is a lovely soothing way to end the track. So the use of sampling on this track is very creative, but there are other instances on the record where it feels much lazier. For example, in Stars, Pink samples the chorus from the Just Jack song Stars in the Eyes, using it as the refrain. Given how weak her actual chorus is, the refrain seems like it's being used to compensate, but it ends up making the whole track feel messy. Speaking of weak choruses, the what the fuck is that beat drop in Noises is a dull way to bridge the gaps between the equally boring verses. Going back to the bops though, there's also Tonight, one of the lead singles from the tape, is probably her most inappropriate song yet, because in the chorus she sings about sex. It's also another highlight. The chorus might not be as punchy as you'd expect from a song on this tape, since Pink delivers it in a whispery, almost seductive and flirty way, which of course makes sense given the also flirty lyrics. But this low-key vocal delivery actually makes the already amazing post-chorus hit even harder. It's the type of song I'd sing out loud while taking a shower. Talk later, that's where I'm going. going tonight. The sassy, confused, like, what? Vocal ad-lib is an earworm too. Romeo has by far the punchiest beat on the entire record, mostly due to the synth line in the chorus that sounds massive and epic. It's like something you'd hear during an intense fight scene in a Powerpuff Girls episode, kind of fitting since it even matches her profile picture. Overall, I like the direction PinkPantheress is going with this tape. From a production standpoint, I'd say this is her best produced project yet. It sounds very polished, and PP does a great job of incorporating her influences and her love for classic UK garage hits into the highlights here. One drawback is that the tape is too short and left me wanting more. I love the sound and aesthetics she's going for on this mixtape, and it's certainly intriguing enough to sustain a full-length album. She also demonstrates a greater sense of song structure, at least in the highs here, which makes the short length even more frustrating because I just wanted her to showcase more of these improvements. By that same token though, it leaves me excited that her next full-length studio album will likely be her best project yet. This tape isn't her most consistently enjoyable, but the bops make it worth listening to. 7.0 out of 10.